Good news today. Remember when we told you about the state and local COVID-related state of emergency declarations that are being phased out? Well, that phase out has positive impacts for the restaurant community. And here's a related win, a big win, that the CRA has been working on for a very long time. The exclusionary pay portion of the Cal OSHA COVID-19 workplace rules is no longer in effect. That language was part of the Cal OSHA Emergency Temporary Standard that has strictly governed workplaces throughout the COVID pandemic. But the rules were redundant, duplicating employee paid leave regulations that already existed in other forms. The Cal OSHA version required employers to provide the so-called exclusionary pay when an employee is exposed to or contracts COVID-19. And your members need and deserve the ability to leave the workplace to address COVID-related health issues without losing their pay. But as CRA members know, this was just an additional layer of mandated paid leave when there was already COVID-specific supplemental paid leave available to California workers. The Cal OSHA version was largely concurrent with the COVID paid leave program, as well as regularly mandated paid sick leave. Beyond that, the Cal OSHA exclusionary pay requirement was virtually unlimited, as it required employers to provide such pay for up to 10 days at a time, but with no overall limit on how often an individual can begin a new 10-day round of paid leave. So the costs were tremendous, with few guardrails in place to ensure proper eligibility for use of this paid time. The CRA has been advocating for an end to these unnecessary, burdensome rules for a long time. So why did this change take so long? Well, there was a very aggressive push from interest groups to continue this mandate for the foreseeable future, regardless of whether general COVID conditions had improved. Keep in mind, the Cal OSHA Emergency Temporary Standard has now transitioned to a COVID prevention non-emergency regulation. That means that even though the exclusionary pay is no longer in effect, some requirements from the previous regulation remain. Also, there are new record-keeping requirements, but a loosening of testing requirements. CRA members, for a summary of those changes, please refer to the detailed email we sent you. That email has links to the Department of Industrial Relations website, which has a fact sheet and FAQs for the COVID prevention non-emergency regulations. You can also check out the links in the description below. If you have questions, reach out to us at helpline@calrest.org. That's the news you need to know. I'm Sabrina. Thank you for watching.